So this is kind of like part two from the previous video about how God saved me from pride, because it have the same guy, a different female, but the same guy. So I was messing with this female around a little bit before this other one, and then I had stopped. So I left that town for about a year, and then I came back. So now when I came back, I guess she had got married before I came back. So she wasn't really loyal to her husband, really. And I didn't know better. I didn't know better. So her and her husband was having problem, whatever it is, a younger guy. Younger guy. You know, I hit her up. I was like, I used to mess with her in the past. We catch up, boom, boom, boom. We hook up a few times, boom, boom, boom. I had a friend. He was warning me. He's like, bro, come on, you gotta, don't do that. Like, don't do that. I'm like, damn. How I was looking at it was like, yo, I used to mess with her in the past. Boom. I'm like, all right, boom. I'm there after this whole situation happened with the pride. So this is the part where I stopped messing with her, right? After I stopped messing with her, I left my job. I quit my job. And then after I quit my job, that's when the situation with the pride, the previous message, that's when it happened. So after that happened now, right? Now that previous video, that story, put it in this place right here. Now I'm going to continue after the pride story, because this is where it gets juicy. So insert the pride story right here. So now this girl now that was married, after I stopped talking to her, I blocked her because I had learned my lesson about a married woman, and I had read the Bible and I saw that I was wrong and I got convicted, so I blocked her. Kid you not, I was still going to the club. So I had seen her walking. After I blocked her, she got mad at me and she went back to her husband. They drama start, all of this. So I seen her walking down the road with the guy that came at me. So something came to me and was like, oh damn. So she know that guy too, and they're close. And it was like two something in the morning after the club. Kid you not, I was homeless. I was still going to the club homeless. I'm telling you, my priorities was messed up. So, but God was working on me. He was pulling me out of those areas, those places. So I was like, all right, boom. I got this job at the mall. Now I was working at the mall. I was, everything was good at the mall. And kid you not, I'm gonna give y'all another story about the mall, because this guy is the same guy. Yo, I'm gonna show you how God got his get back. I saw how God So I would tell you that in a different video. But kid you not, alright, I was there one night. I went to the gym. I was homeless. I was sleeping in the car. I was working, gym, sleep in the car. Work, gym, sleep in the car. So it was one night after the club. I didn't go to the club. But the previous weekend I had saw her in the club, and I had stopped talking to her, but I just said hi because I'm not the person to hold grudges. So I just said hi. She kind of was like, why are you talking to me? So I left. I was like, alright, I ain't finna because I don't really want to get with you. I just wanted to say hi, because everyone was there, and I went and I said hi to everybody. It would have looked weird for me not to say anything to you, so I just said hi. So it wasn't a big deal. So she was I'm like, I just walked away. I didn't go back and forth. So she had messaged me one night after work. I went to the gym and I was sleeping in the car. She had messaged me, hey, if you want to link up, blah 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 blah, I miss your blah 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 blah. So I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm trying to be better. I'm trying to grow and trying to go and be a better person. She's like, you're always trying to be better and do better and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, that's how you grow. So I guess God had me next to her, talking to her and pouring into her too. But she wasn't listening. She went back into that life. So I was like, all right, boom. She was like, damn, you just knocked me off my pedestal. And then we just kind of stopped talking, because I learned my lesson and I know what I was doing wrong, and I know the sin that I was committing. After I realized that and I stopped talking to her and I moved on, kid you not, God revealed to me that guy, she was about to set me up with that guy. Because the place that I was staying with my friend, there was some news that was spreading that I had got a record deal for $10 million. And it was going around that I was signing a record deal for $10 million. And that guy heard, and she and him was finna set me up. And if I that night when she messaged me and wanted to hang out with me, that was a setup. And if I would have fallen for it and didn't tell her like, no, I learned my lesson, I'm moving on. Again, I would have lost my life doing adultery, like sleeping with a married woman and not learn my lesson. So again, God came through and saved my life. And if I would have went the other way, I would have not be here right now talking to y'all. But again, there's another part of the story about the restaurant. Now, like, this is getting juicy with the same guy. So if you want that story, keep watching, man. I'll see you in the next one. This is juicy.